Hi. So I made a bold fucking shit. Considering restarting, but not gonna do it. I made a video about a month ago, and it was about how some people were feeling like they were the victims of another person's Tourette syndrome, whereas I felt like that wasn't necessarily kosher. It's not a, like I was explaining the reasons why I was upset about it, which you can see in the description. The video that I'm talking about now, I'm linking it, so you can see that if you want to know what I'm talking about now. What I want to discuss now is the people who watched that video, and a few of you who were maybe a little offended or hurt by what I had said, because I wasn't exactly, I was a little bit, I kind of blanket statemented it, and I didn't get precise enough about what I meant about how it was precisely Tourette syndrome, and I compared it to other things like being in a wheelchair, but I think that it's very different when it's Tourette syndrome compared to another illness. Like, say if you're a carer for someone who has dementia or severe autism, or that they are in a wheelchair and you have to help them go to the bathroom when they're recovering or something, you know. So it's not, when you're that much part of your life is affected and you have to sacrifice part of your life to help them, I'm not saying that you shouldn't feel overwhelmed by that. I think that what I was referring to more precisely was when in the case of Tourette syndrome, when someone is having tics, it's not comparable to how you feel about being a carer. It's more about like having someone, you hear someone that you care about, that you're associated with and that you're embarrassed by, and they're making these noises which embarrass you or that frustrate you or annoy you. I think that that is something very not okay to express to anyone, that you, especially to the person dealing with the Tourette fucking syndrome, that because it makes us feel like we're a burden, a problem, you know, like just the noises. Because when we make these noises, it's not like you have to change our diaper or get us a babysitter. You don't have to worry about those things. It's just an annoyance in the background, or your own personal feeling of being embarrassed about what they're saying or doing, which is the part that I find offensive about what that person commented, saying that it was so difficult for them, when in reality all they had to do was listen to this and see the person twitching. And sure, you can be concerned about their well-being if they're upset. I mean, that's definitely a thing. Like, you're not victimizing anyone or like yourself. So that may say you're a victim by feeling concern for someone who's feeling upset by their own tics. That's a completely separate thing. What I was referring to was when you're dealing with their tics and you feel like it's something that is an issue for you because of how embarrassed or humiliated you are by someone else's condition, and I don't think that's okay. I think that we need to just consider it background noise and accept the person and let them know that they are accepted. Because when you make comments like, it's so hard for me, you have no idea how hard it is for me when they have Tourette syndrome, that makes me feel really bad. And whoever is being referred to that way will be feeling really bad because they feel like they're putting something on you, when it isn't. I'm not saying it's like nothing. Tourette syndrome doesn't kill you, but it certainly affects your life, and I don't think that it's the same as caring for another condition, because it's like I said, it's just background noise, and I think that people really need to consider what they say, what they think, how they react, and how they project their feelings of what's going on with the Tourette, the person with Tourette, and how they can help them feel better about themselves rather than making yourself feel bad because you have to put up with their tics.